All right, today we're going to be taking a look at this UST Trekker Stove. Now I've got a couple of little stoves that I've gotten off of Amazon and stuff that have been pretty good and everything, but this one, you know, is a UST, and they make good stuff. So I've never used the UST one. Never go with that. Let's open it up here. Even a little bag to come with it. All right, first thing I noticed on this one, that compared to my other ones, that it has a bigger burner, which is very cool. So, and from one thing that I'm gathering, this thing is quite a bit, this can hold a bigger pot for sure than some of the other ones that I have. And it comes with this stabilizer for your canister, which is very cool. Just put it in there, pop it in, and that holds it pretty good. We're gonna get this going, brew us up a cup of coffee, and I'll go over some details with it. One thing I noticed though, it does have an electronic start, which is very cool. I can see it actually sparking. I'll get a close-up of that. See that sparking? Yeah. Let's get this up on here. Just screw it on like your other tanks, like all your other ones. Make sure it's on there good and tight. Some of the features this thing has is the flame adjuster, of course, collapsible pot supports, push button ignition, fuel canister stabilizer, and a neat little pouch to put it all in. So, right, let's put some water in it. See how quickly it takes to boil. Nice. One thing I noticed right off first hand, it is not as loud as the other ones that I have, not as loud. And I have one that I bought off Amazon that's a tiny one that works pretty good, but it seems like it spits a little bit. You know, it doesn't. This one's nice, smooth. Hands running out, but it is getting there. We can turn this up a little bit. All right, it only took about 3 or 4 minutes to get this to a rolling boil. So that's pretty good. Got a little wind on it and everything. So, of course, if I put the lid on it, it would have took quicker. It's less time when you put a lid on something to boil it if you just instead of leaving the lid off. So there you go with that. That's very cool. Very cool. All right, yes, so the UST Trekker Stove, I like it. I have not used one of these. I've used others, like I said, just some cheaper ones from Amazon, you know, and, you know, don't get me wrong, those perform and everything, but this seems, I like that it comes with this, you know, in case, you know, because there's sometimes when things are off, you know, when you're setting your stove down, the ground is not always flat when you're out in the woods. So that's very cool, keeps it stabilized, especially when you're putting something heavier on it, a bigger pot to cook something to eat. and all that. So, and like I said, this is it's got a very smooth flame operation, and a lot quieter than my other ones. My other ones are just like, this one's more of a low, you know, very cool, quite a bit difference in volume. So if you want to be a little quieter, this is a good one to have. It's probably got something to do with this right here. Already cool to the touch. It's probably got something to do with this being a little bit bigger of a flame plate right there. So that's very cool. Anyway, that is my video, the Trekker, UST Trekker Stove. These are not very expensive at all, probably no more than 15 bucks, maybe less, I don't know, I haven't looked at the price, but not more than 20, I'm sure. So, very inexpensive and good stuff. I like UST products, always have used a lot of their stuff over the years, off and on, you know, ferro rods, wet fire, different stuff, ferro rods for sure, and all that. So very cool stuff. This might even be a UST cup, I'm not sure. Got this at Walmart like years ago. Not sure if it is or not. Anyway, very cool. Keep it heavy.